Are you someone who is looking to start an online startup? Then this is the right video. Watch this video till the end where I let you know step by step how to go about it. If you are looking to start an online startup, then this is the right video you're watching. What are the things that you need to think about if you want to do your online startup? Let's say you are already having a shop or something and now you're trying to migrate into an online space, then you already know the dynamics of how a business works. It's the same dynamics that works in the online world too. But if you're someone who was working with some corporates or you were in a different space and now you want to start your own business, then you need to understand what it takes to be an online entrepreneur. Today online business is a very vast field. There are many things that you can do with it. There are several different kinds of businesses that people do. It can be, for example, it can be your online business can be a product-based business, or it could be a service-based business. When I say product-based business, that means you are having some kind of a physical product or products that you are trying to launch into the online world and make sales from that. When I say services could be the knowledge based. For example, you could be giving some kind of a customer support, or you could be doing a digital coaching, you could be doing some kind of affiliate marketing. These are all service based business. There is no physical product as such. So first of all, you need to decide what is your niche. When I say niche, what is the category or the type of field that you've chosen to come into the online business. If you already have a product and you are migrating from your traditional physical shop to an online space, then you already have your product. You just have to do the marketing in an online space. So that I will tell a little later in this video. But for those who are not sure as to what could be your product or your services, then you can watch my other video where I talk about the niche clarity. Niche as in, let me give an example. Let's say you want to be in the health and fitness niche. Health and fitness is a niche, means it is a category of or a field of business that you can take up. And then once you know your niche, then you can find your micro niche. Health and fitness is again a very vast business field. It can be anything. It can be diet and nutrition. It could be exercising. It could be yoga. It could be meditation. A lot of things come under health and fitness. What is your micro niche in that? What is your specialty? What is your skill? What is it that you want to offer to your customers or clients? So when I say micro niche, it could be yoga and meditation for post-pregnancy women. Let's say the category is women, and this is a post-pregnancy yoga for women. So this is a micro niche. Within the health and fitness, you are taking it to a particular category of people who can come and avail your services, and you can deliver these services through online platforms. Okay, but if you are not sure what could be your niche, then watch my other video where I am listing out 100 or 150 different niches. You can choose any one of them that you are able to connect with, or you feel you have the skill with it. You can start with that. Not everybody who starts the business zero in on the right niche and get going with that. Sometimes when people start with a niche, they realize after a month or even in 15 days that, okay, this is not my cup of tea. I don't think I'm cut out for this. And then once they realize that, they quickly shift over to the next niche that they feel they could do. As you're doing the business, you know that, okay, this is not it, this is what I want to do. And once you get that feeling, you can quickly transition into the other business and get going with that. Okay, so it doesn't mean that when you start with a particular category or the niche, you have to be continuing with that. Unless you resonate with that, unless you have a passion for that, unless you have a skill for that and you feel this is what the world is looking for, or for this niche there is customer, unless you feel that, there's no point in going about with that. And also one more thing, remember, it's not about what you are just good at and you're delivering that. It's all about what are people looking for. So you have to offer services or a product in an area where people are looking for something. So you, by doing your business, you are adding value to that person. That is the sole purpose of your business. If you are just trying to do your business without adding value to the customer, then they're not going to stay with you for long, or you may not be able to convert your knowledge or services into a sale. So you have to offer what people are looking for. Always remember this, then you're more likely to succeed and get clients and customers sooner than expected. Okay, so for this you need to do, so once you know what is your niche and micro niche, please do your research, please see what is the requirement for that in the market. So you need to do a requirement of, you need to do a research on what is it that you're offering. Is it sellable in the market? Are people ready to pay for this in the market? Will there be sufficient customers? Is there a demand for this in the market today? So you need to look at the trend of today and see that if that matches with what you're trying to offer. Okay, so you have to always see what is it that the customer is looking for, and then match that with what you're trying to offer, rather than offering something then looking for whether that is needed or not. So you need to do your market research, spend a little time. You can go to Google Trends, you can do Google search. There are several ways in which you can actually do a market research, and do that before you actually jump into the business. Okay, this is one of the things that you need to keep in mind when you do an online startup. So once you have done your research, you know this is the product or the services for which you're going to do your business, then you need to analyze your product or your service and develop it to match the customer requirement. For example, if you are into digital coaching, it's a part of services, right? So you need to offer, if you're offering, let's say, digital coaching or on any this thing, you need to make sure that you have a proper curriculum ready. Your curriculum is easy and simplified, and the concepts are easy to understand, and you need to completely prepare yourself with your product or your services, which is sellable basically. Okay, so do your proper homework, and you may be, what happens many times is you may be very knowledgeable, but not every knowledgeable person or skilled person is able to transfer that knowledge to the customer. So just having the intelligence is not enough, but to be able to relate with your customer, connect with them, understand what they are looking for, and customize your product or services to their need. That is very, very important, more than your product or services itself. You being there for them, and that is very important for what they are looking for. Okay, so this is the next thing. So make sure you have your product or list of products or your services ready to meet a customer requirement. So once you're ready with that, what do you need to do? You probably have to look at the social media marketing channels. Where are you going to showcase your products? Which are the platforms that you're going to choose to showcase your products or services? one of the things that you may have to do is develop a website. Why a website? Because okay, apart from website, you may have to choose 2 or 3 more. Do not choose too many platforms. Okay, that's one thing I want to tell you, because then you are going to be scattered. You're going to be all over and not really focusing on one particular, and it becomes very challenging when you are trying to market your products or market your brand in too many platforms. Don't do that, especially as a beginner or when you are launching your product or it is a startup. Okay, choose any 2 or 3 platforms. For example, you can choose, when you start your business, website. A website is a must. I won't say must, but it will help you in many ways. I'll let you know, to have your own website. And then you can choose YouTube. You can make video. Video marketing is the most popular form of creating your personal brand and showcasing your products. And video marketing is the most popular form today, because where people are able to hear you and see you, and they get you are able to connect very well with them through a video marketing. Apart from that, you have things like Facebook, where you can put your posts, and there you can put your videos too. And you may have Instagram, you may have LinkedIn. Choose a platform that suits your product and your personality. For example, not everybody is comfortable with doing podcasting. What is a podcast? A podcast is an audio form of marketing. It is like a radio station where you are listening to the RJ. You know, they are talking about something and you're listening. Similarly, in a podcast, you are introducing yourself in every episode and talking about your product and information related to your product and services. So there's no video, since it's only an audio. The concentration of people listening to you, especially, they don't have to be holding a phone in front of them, or they don't have to be sitting in front of a computer. They can just put their headset on, and when they are jogging or doing whatever, they can simply listen to what they are saying. And since there's no visual in that, it's only listening, I feel that they are listening in a much deeper form with what you are saying. So it all depends on how well you are able to connect with your audience in podcast. Podcast is one of the best forms of advertising or showcasing your product or your personal brand. Okay, but there are some people who are not comfortable with just podcasting, so you choose what you want. Then comes the YouTube. YouTube is, again, as I said, it's a video and audio form of marketing, where you can show your products, show your services, talk to them. You can do many things. You know, you can engage your audience through many things that you can create within your videos. You can post your videos regularly about your product and about your launches, about your webinars, whatever that you're doing, whatever events that you're having, you can showcase that. You can just keep posting your videos in the YouTube and in other platforms as well. But YouTube is where you are dedicating only your videos. So it is a dedicated video form of content that you're posting there. And every social media platform has certain category of people who watch them. People who watch, there are some category of people who love to watch only the videos, and every single day they watch YouTube videos after videos after videos. So if you are addressing that category, then you have to post regular videos in YouTube. There are people who are hooked to Facebook. So you can post your posts, your articles or your videos even in Facebook. So you are addressing that particular sect of people who could convert into as your customers later on. There is Instagram. Instagram is popular with mostly youngsters and much younger crowd, and you can connect with them on Instagram. Instagram is all fast and quick today. You have 30 seconds reels, you have IGTV where you can post your short videos and you can create your posts and whatever. So but personally, I would say YouTube is one of the best forms of contents you can put there, because even after 2 years or 5 years, when somebody is scrolling through your channel in YouTube, they can still see all your videos. That's not the same in Instagram or in Facebook. Your posts or whatever gets lost after some time, 1 year later, because there is too much to scroll. Whereas in YouTube, you can just see the list of playlists that you have posted, and they can see those older videos anytime. So your content, what you've posted, the videos that you've posted in YouTube, it's evergreen. So it's one of the best forms for marketing your products and your services. Okay, so I'm coming back to the website. I would recommend that you have your own website, either in your personal brand name or in your trademark, whatever name that you have created. Why a website? Let me tell you. For example, in Instagram, you can only put a 30 seconds reel form of a video, or a IGTV video, which again cannot be very long. Same way in Facebook, when you put long videos or whatever, people, it gets, sometimes people don't watch it for very long, or you can only do certain things in Instagram or only certain things in Facebook. But if it's in your own website, you have the advantage of showcasing your business, your products, and your videos. You can customize it the way you want it, right? You can put your own images, you can create a beautiful background, you can create your own portfolio there. And the best part about the website is you can have images, you can have people's testimonials there, you can post your own videos, regular videos over there, you can provide free ebooks, you can create a poll there, you can do a survey there, you can provide your own contact us pages, you can give all the social media links over there. A website is your own personal shop, where people, once they come and visit your shop, they can choose what they want to see there. Do they want to see a video? Do they want to read about you? Do you want them to connect your podcasts through your website, through the feeds? Do you want them to go to the contact page and contact you from that? Do you want to engage them through your free cheat sheets or free ebooks or whatever that you're providing them, free videos that you're giving them access to? You can do many things to keep your audience engaged. You're providing multiple forms and channels of engagement for your customers, for your prospects, for your future clients. So a website is one of the best forms to fill the contents about your business. So make sure that you have your own website with a domain name. And see, for all this what I told you, there is no investment. There's hardly any investment. I wouldn't say it is zero, but you can start your business even with zero investment. Folks, if you have just a mobile and an audio cable, you can just record your videos for free about your products as a start. You can just post your products details and all the things related to your business in Instagram, in Facebook, wherever, without having to pay a single penny. Later, you can scale it up by investing step by step. For example, if you want to buy your own domain name and a web hosting, you need to invest for that. You can do that a little later. You can invest for a website. You pay for it usually annually, and even for your domain name. So there's hardly, your investment is very minimal. So you can scale it up slowly. These are not your expenses. Understand, these are your investments for your business. As compared to a physical shop where you have to pay the rent, the electricity, running of the show, and lot of other things, you do not have any of those expenses in your online space. You can still market yourself, showcase your product, and you've already launched your business with almost no money involved. So this is one of the best things about an online business, especially for a startup. Now, and as you grow, once you have your own website and your domain name, of course, there are a lot of other tools that you can look at later on. There are free tools, there are many paid tools that helps you once you have launched your business, once you have launched your products, and you have posted your contents about your products in the different social media platforms. Then you can actually purchase paid tools to automate your business. You cannot be doing hard work after some time. Initially, yes, you have to do a lot of hard work. You have to use your time and energy in building your business. Believe me, that hard work is going to pay off. It's almost like, if I have to give an example, whether you want instant money but not able to scale it up after some time, or do you want a delayed gratification where you are spending your time and energy right now, you may not see money, but after some time you see the money starting to come in, and you can scale it up as much as you want. It all depends on how good you are, how good your product is, and how sellable it is in the market. If I have to give you an example about instant gratification or immediate result that people want, a person who has passed his 12th standard can decide to just not study further and go to any of the big supermarket chains and work there as a cashier or some other thing. They get money, they get paid per hour or per day. They get instant money. But even after 1 year, 2 years, how much can they scale up their revenue? Not much, right? Though they got instant money for that, and they have been getting that consistently, let's say, they are not able to scale it up. On the other hand, if the same person after 12th standard decides to study further, do a degree and masters and whatever, get qualified, and then get a job in one of the best possible positions or companies, he is able to get a pay from the beginning itself much higher than a person who would go and join a supermarket as a cashier, right? And every year he will get a promotion, and he can scale himself up by becoming a manager or whatever, the higher level this thing. There's no end to how much you can scale up your this thing once he knows he has a qualification with him, right? All he had to do initially was spend his time and energy to get himself qualified, whereas the other person was only looking for instant gratification of earning some penny for a living. So that was not a very wise thing. Again, it depends on the circumstances of every person, but if you have to really plan your future, always look for a delayed gratification. Always look for investment. Studying and getting qualified is an investment on yourself. Doing a lot of courses in the online space to scale up your business is an investment. It is not an expense, it is an investment. God knows how many courses I have done to understand and get myself qualified to be able to deliver even a video in the to the end user. So all this takes time. All this is an investment that you do for yourself. But I'm not saying you have to do some courses or paid. If you are a starter and if you feel money is a challenge for you, all I'm saying is you can still start your business, and without any investment you can still post your contents, you can market yourself, and you can organically market your product and build your brand. And later, once you're able to get sales and get customers and your money is coming in, then you can scale it up by investing in paid products, because there is an advantage in having paid products. Not everything free is the best ones, or not everything that you paid and got is also the best one. So you have to come somewhere in between. You can make use of some free products but at the same time you need to invest on some paid tools and services to scale up your business and also to automate your business. You cannot be using the same time and energy year after year to earn the same money, right? After some time you need to get smarter and understand how to do this in a better way. The easiest way to create a system, automate your business, automate all the processes. So this is one of the things that you have to do. Second thing, initially, if you're a solopreneur, you would be doing all the things on your own. Would you be doing the same thing after 2 years? Once you are able to get sufficient clients and customers and you're able to sell your products, you don't need to do that, because you will not be able to scale up your business fast if you're trying to do everything on your own, right? So find your own team and make sure that you outsource many of the business processes to them so that you can concentrate on scaling up your business and showing up. You need to show up every week or every day to your clients and customers whose trust in your business and in you increases only when you show up and be there for them all the time and provide value to them. Okay, so you need to remember this. So there are several ways to do this. So this is one of the ways in which you can do this. So understand one thing. This is your business. You are the CEO of this company. You are the founder of this company. And as a solopreneur, when you have just started off, you are everything. You have to do everything on your own, and it is not difficult, believe me, as compared to physically opening a shop or a business or an office and setting it up. As compared to that, setting it up in the online space is much easier, though it takes your time and effort and a proper planning. You have to strategically keep delivering things after thing. You have to show up for your customers on a regular basis, and you need to have a proper business plan for your business. You need to also know your business equation, right? If you, at the end of the day, what are we doing this business for? One, because we want to, we are our own challenge. I want to overcome my own standards that I have kept for myself. So this business is providing me as an avenue to showcase myself and my product. And what am I to others at the end of the day? What am I to everyone? It is only about that. Of course, on top of it, it is also for making money and income and get a financial freedom for yourself. But let that not be the focus of your business. Let making money be a byproduct of what you're offering to people. When you show up day after day to your customers and clients and offer them value, money will simply follow. Money will simply follow, and earning 5 lakhs to 15 lakhs or even more per month is possible. Guys, it is possible. It can be done. And it can be done much faster if you are organized here and you know if you know your worth, if you know what you're offering is really what they want, it is very easy for you to scale it up, and it is not going to be that difficult, okay? But consistency is very important. Being persistent and not giving up, because initially you're not going to see much result. It is going to take time. Right? It is like you putting you doing a stock trading on intraday trading, where you get the profit the same day, but you could make big losses. Whereas if you buy stocks or preferential shares for a longer term, after doing all the analysis, the money may not come today, but you know in the longer run you're going to make money 10x or 30x. Right? So all the smart stock traders do a proper analysis and they look at long-term gain. They never look at short-term gain. So is it for your business. It is the same thing even for your business. Look at long-term gain and see how you can position yourself and prepare yourself for tomorrow so that your business grows at a much faster pace. And let's say the business equation, what you need to, if I look at the business plan, what should be your business plan? You have to have it clear in your mind, right? Let's say you want to make a sale of, you want to make a revenue of 3 lakhs per month. Okay, let's take an example. And let's say your product or the services that you're selling costs 9,999. Just an example, 9,999. Then to get 3 lakhs, you need to sell about 30, you have to make 30 sales, right? 30 into 999 is almost 3 lakhs. So to make that 30 sales, you need to have at least, see, it always, mostly it works at for different people it is different percentages, but let's take an average of, let's say, 10%. Okay, so if you get traffic as in people coming and seeing your website and your posts and all your landing pages and your webinar, everything. Let's say you're conducting a webinar. Totally in a month, if there are if you're conducting, let's say, 8 webinars or whatever, if you have a total of 3,000 participants, out of that, let's take an assumption, 10% of that only gets converted into a lead, proper qualified lead, that is 300, right? Now out of this 300, again if you take 10%, it is 30 people. 30 people actually purchasing your product or your services. So if 30 people, those 30 people from the 300 purchase your product or services, then you get a revenue of 3 lakhs. So to get a revenue of 3 lakh at a product value of 9,999 per month, you need to get a traffic of 3,000 and a lead, proper qualified lead of 300, and that getting converted into again 10%, that is 30 people. So this is how your equation works. For some people it is 20%, for some people it's 30%. Okay, this changes from person to person to person. I've just taken an average. Okay, let's take it as 10%, then this is how it works. So you have to plan it out that if you want to generate a business of 3 lakhs initially, this is how many leads you have to get. This many traffic has to be generated through all the different forms of social media marketing that you're doing. And you can track your number of people coming and consuming your content in different social media platforms through different analytical tools. You can load these different analytical tools and make your own analysis of how is the response, and based on what the analysis is showing, you can restructure, modify and retarget your audience through different ways of marketing. Okay, so there are people from month 2 itself, they have started generating 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, much more. So it all depends on you. Who are you? What do you stand for? How good are you at what you're promoting? How are you positioning yourself, your brand? And how hardworking, how dedicated, how persistent are you in making this happen? How confident are you of yourself to make this happen? So everything boils down to you. You are the core and you are the center and you are the source of your own business that is going to take its shape based on you. Okay, so this is basically, this whole video was about the basics of starting an entrepreneurial this thing. In my next video, watch my other videos where I have also shown how to register your business, how to get your GST registered, and the legal compliances part I have spoken in my other video. You can watch here and you can get those information from that. I conduct webinar on every week, and you can come and attend the webinar for free if you want. And there I will show you how to start from scratch till you launch your business. You can come and attend my webinar, and I'll give you all the details over there, and the link is given below. And you can visit, also you want to know more about me and the services that I offer, you can visit my website prabhasomayaji.com or redesignyourlifehub.com, where I've provided all the details of the services that we provide. Okay, so I hope this video was useful to you all, and hope it made some sense to you all and gave some value. So with that hope, I am closing today's video, and thank you so much for watching, and look up for all the links that I've provided below. If you like my video, you can give a like and subscribe for my channel. Thank you so much. Bye for now. I'm signing off.